On a Friday, this would be Dad's #1 dish to cook us. It was curry-crusted barramundi, and he'd serve it in Lebanese bread. It's actually really delicious. I'm going to put my twist on it by serving it with some pickles and crusting the fish in some dukkah. Now, I love this dukkah spice mix because it has a combination of cashews and turmeric throughout it too, so it's going to go nicely with the curry powder. So in a bowl, we're going to add some yogurt, a few tablespoons of yogurt, a teaspoon of curry powder, any curry powder of your choice, and 1 clove of garlic that I'll mince directly into the bowl. You could change up the curry powder and add some cumin. You can add some fresh turmeric if you like, galangal. Whatever suits your taste buds is going to be the best. And half an onion. Dad would grate it, but I think I like a little texture in this marinade. We need to season this also, so a generous pinch of salt. Not only for the marinade, but we also want to season the fish that's going to go in this in a moment. Freshly cracked pepper. That's it, couldn't be simpler. Give it a mix. This is a take, I guess, on chicken tikka, but instead of chicken, we're going to be using fish. Now, fish absorbs the marinade faster, so we don't need to marinate it for too long at all. I'm using good old Aussie barramundi. I love barramundi. I've taken the skin off it and cubed it into 3 centimetre chunks. Goes straight into the marinade. And if you have time, marinate it for about 1 hour. It doesn't need to be marinated overnight because fish is so delicate. Fold that through. Smells so good, and you can see how thick this yogurt marinade is, and that's how I want it because I want it to form a crust. Okay, good. I'll place this onto a tray. I've lined my tray with a rack and I've just sprayed it with some oil. I don't want this fish to stick, so please do add a bit of oil to it. And I've preheated my oven. It's on the grill element, so nice and hot. This is going to cook just under the grill, so we get that beautiful caramelization. So after I've lined my tray with the fish, then I'm going to add some of this dukkah crust. So just a light sprinkle over each of them. They're going to start cooking on one side. Halfway through the cooking process, I'll turn them over and then cook it for a further 1 or 2 minutes so they're slightly charred on both sides and the dukkah also toasts in the oven. Crusted fish has come out of the oven so we can plate up. Now, if I was doing this for some friends or the whole family, I would just pop each element in the middle of the table and everyone can make their own wrap. So this is just some Lebanese bread, some extra yogurt, because I like this to be quite saucy. This is quite a healthy dinner. So yogurt and some more dukkah because I just love a little sprinkle of it. And a few pieces of the fish. It's fish, so it's going to be quite delicate. It really doesn't matter though because you're going to pop it into the Lebanese bread when you're assembling. I just love this dish. And you can add any sides to this. You can add some Indian-inspired sides. I've just got some pickles that I always have in the fridge, so some carrot pickles with some chilli. We'll add a handful of that onto the plate. Some sauerkraut. Sounds unusual with it, but it works quite nicely because of its tang. And a nice bundle of that to one side. Some lettuce leaves, pop there. The colours of the rainbow, isn't it beautiful? Cucumber for some crunch. Just cut them into chunky rounds. And they can sit there, looks good. And then a little cheek of lemon can also go there. And some oil just on those pickles and the veggies. Just give it a little glisten, and some salt because I can't help myself. Just a little bit. That's a plate of goodness right there. Loads of colours, healthy, and most importantly, super yummy.